much my view as I talk to you guys. So let's focus the camera here. So I'm here with three important messages for three groups of people. The first group of people that I would like to give a message today are single women, okay? If you're single and you're a woman, especially if you are over 30 years old, please run to my very last post. It's a very important message for you. And I'll summarize this post like this. You see, I am 42 years old, okay? I'm single. And so I have a lot of friends who are single, over 30, and these are women who are killing it. These are women who are doing great in their career. Some of them who can afford even more than this my beautiful hotel suite here. When they travel, they can afford to live their life to the fullest. They can afford this view and more. They can afford so much because they have been blessed by the Almighty God. They can afford so many things. They can afford to buy luxury. They can afford to live life and enjoy. But too often I see these women always sad, always miserable, always going from one prophet to the other, always going from their only prayer that they are disturbing heaven with is husband. When will I marry? That is it's still sleep from them. They cannot even be happy for 1 second. They rarely find time to thank God for the things they have. You know, they are all so focused on this marriage. Please, auntie, sister, friend, go and read that message from Ife. And I'm here to tell you that it is not okay. It is not okay to live a life where you are so unhappy constantly because you are not married. First of all, you are a woman. It is not even your job to go and marry. Yes, you can put yourself out there, but God did not give you the job. God did not give you the manhood to go and seek a wife, to go and build a family. So, sister, learn to be happy. Learn to focus your energy on thanking God for your blessing. Learn to find joy in all your many blessings. If it's money you have, my dear, thank God for that. If it's children you have, and my second group is the single mothers. If it's children you have, please thank God for your children. Thank God that you are getting older, yes, but at least you don't have to worry about your biological clock. And now, for those single women who haven't had children, okay, listen. Is a proven thing in biology that your chances of having healthy babies are great and kind of, until you're 35. From 35, those chances starts becoming a bit dicey. You can have children with more complications. You can have children that have Down syndrome and all that stuff after 35. So what I will tell you, if you have been blessed with money, go and harvest. If you don't want to go and have baby with a sperm bank yet, let's say you are 34. Go and harvest your eggs if you can afford it and save it just in case, you get married after 40 or after 50 and you want to use those eggs, right? So, or you can go and adopt a child if child is what is worrying you. But anyway, I really want to tell all single women, especially single women over 30, please stop being unhappy because they are not married. Try to find happiness. Yes, if you desire anything in this life, including a husband, you should talk to God. You can talk to your friends, ask them to put the word out there. You can go and meet Chidi, my friend Chidi, here on Facebook. I will tag her on this video when I post it and tell her to start a search for you. Tell her you want to be her client if you can afford it. Let her start a search for husband for you. But please, enjoy the things you have. If now money you get, go and live your life. Travel, my people. Buy designer purses. My own is too far here to come and show you. Buy designer purses. Let it give you joy. You can see that beautiful pink thing there. Do what you can afford to do to make you happy, right? And then when you see yourself being sad because you are not married, ask yourself, what is it that you are really missing? And make sure you're not just trying to marry to impress society, to get people to stop talking. Find those actual problems that not being married give you. For example, some people are sad because they are not married, they are 35 or they are 40, their biological clock is ticking. That means what they really want is a child. Go and get a child. If you don't care about society so much, my dear, go get belle born pikin. If you want to do this thing, you can use sperm bank. May I advise people to use sperm bank. That is the cleanest. All these getting babies with boyfriends that don't want to marry you, my dear, it can get complicated really quick. So if you have the means, go and get sperm bank and born pikin. Check off that box. That's something you can do for yourself as a woman. You cannot go out and marry a man, but you can go to sperm bank. Very cheap, very small money. And they will test everything. In fact, me, as people like me, we're lucky. My first child is AS. Second child is AA. It's just God that saved me. I didn't test the men I had these babies with. But you can actually go there and test. You can even say, I want to born music genius. I want half caste. You can go to sperm bank and specify what you want. They will give you the kind of sperm you want. So if it's a child you want, solve that thing and be happy. Okay? Now, because you cannot find husband by yourself as a woman. God did not give you that goal. But you can get a baby by yourself as a woman in today's world. So go and do that. If you look at yourself, where the reason why you are so unhappy is because you are sexually frustrated like me. You know, you don't want to sin and you don't want to be sleeping around. Just look at my bed. Can you imagine? Let me show you guys. Look at my bed that I slept the last 3 nights in. Look at the view I could have been having orgasm with. Chai, now wow. God, if you don't give me husband, give me boyfriend at least. Let me be enjoying my life small now. What is this? But you know, decide why you are unhappy. If it's because you want sex, think about it very logically. You know, you might have some men that are in your life that are not husband material, but you can check one of them can be a sex body just so that you don't have that sexual frustration that be making you miserable all the time, so that you can be, you know, all you are doing, all you are crying, anybody you see, husband, anybody you see, that you cannot even be happy. You cannot enjoy what it is that God has blessed you with. My dear, look for a sex body and solve that problem so that you can have peace. Okay? Don't worry. Jesus have died for your sin. You are not going to go to hellfire because of that. Don't worry yourself. Okay? Have orgasms and be happy. Now, if it's that, let's say as a girl now, you are very poor and you think that if you marry a husband, you will not be so poor. Let me just tell you something. That thing is, you are deceiving yourself. You are postponing your happiness because, you know, any money that any human being in this world can get, every human being can get it. I sincerely believe that. And one of my main goals on social media is to tell every of my followers that Dangote is a billionaire. Jeff Bezos is a billionaire because they put in the effort. They desire to be a billionaire. They worked hard. They became a billionaire. You now, if money is your problem, please don't be following men that will give you the money. My sister, you can get any amount of money you want. I have believed this since I was a teenager. In fact, since I was a child. And that is why I am able to tell you that this is where, this is my hotel suite. This is where I am. No man in this world, no man, not even Dangote. Not even Dangote can say he paid for this hotel suite for me. Look at it. It is luxurious, beautiful. I enjoyed it this past. In fact, I slept better for the past 3 days that I've been here. But no man can say they paid for it. I paid for it with money I worked with my hands. So every woman in this world, if your desire to get married is tied to money, tied to finances, make man come pay your way. My sister, leave that thing. All of us too, we desire for man to pay our way. Me too, I want a man to send me flowers. I want, as I am here now in this junior suite, maybe he will bring his money and add to my money and we can go to the presidential suite. But let me tell you, if it's enjoyment you're looking for, if it's money for anything, money to go to school, money to learn a trade, my sister, you can get that money yourself. Go to Ada Ojaligwa, go and join her drop shipping, even if you don't have any kind of what they call it, if you don't have any kind of money to start business, you can start drop shipping. You can take people's market and be selling. Okay, so try to learn why you are so miserable that you're not married and solve that problem. I have talked plenty. I need to go and catch a flight. So let me go to the second group. The second group is single mothers. Thanks, sis. Single mothers, I want to tell you something though. I'm a single mother. I've officially been a single mother for 18 years. In fact, if I count when I was pregnant, it's 19 years because, you know, child, don't let people scope you. A pregnancy is like 10 months, okay? So now, please, I am not the person that will tell you that you should, because of pride, not sue any man that had a baby with you to support his child financially. Whether you are in Nigeria, a third world country, or you're in America where things are more civilized, You have the right, you and your child, because even if your pride is telling you don't sue the man for child support, please remember your child's needs. You shouldn't put your child in a poorer school or a poorer living environment when his father is Odogbu, his father is a millionaire, because the man is mad at you, or because he insulted you, or because anything. My dear, please let me let you know now that I will sue, and I have sued every single sperm donor that don't want to be miserable and not be a good father for child support that is due to me and my son. And I tell all of you, go and sue men for child support. If a man was part of having a baby, no matter what he's threatening, my dear, go and get a lawyer, cover yourself with the blood of Jesus and go and sue him, right? That's number one. Number two, also know that a child, just like God bless widows because they have no husband, I sincerely believe that any child that a woman births in this world, because don't forget that birthing is doing God's work. It is God's command to go out and populate the earth. Let me check my time before I miss my flight. Okay, I have to really go. So it is God's command for us to go forth and populate the earth. So having a child is really doing God's work on earth. Just believe that, because I said it. Believe it. And once you have a child and a man refuses to support that child, the biological father, you have a right to put your knees on the ground and ask God directly to be the father of that child. Pray without ceasing. Be willing to put in the work. Like I said, go and watch my YouTube video, because I've said it so many times. Be prepared to make a successful life from where you are, with number one, having a plan. Number two, being prepared to execute that plan from where you are to where you want to be. Because if you don't have goals, if you don't have ambition, you can never be more than what you are. But once you have goals and ambition, go and drink my success tea. Go and watch my YouTube video with the success tea. Once you have a plan for how to be successful, ask God Almighty. You should never have to beg for food for your child because you're a single mother. Ask God to give you that money directly. I have done that for 18 plus years since I was pregnant for my first son. And God has answered. In fact, sometimes he answered in an amazing way. The best purses I bought in this world, sometimes it feels like money that God just dropped as a alert for me. So let me tell you guys, please, single mothers, I want to give you this advice now. Do not look at your lot in life as a pity party. No, you are blessed. Having a child is a blessing, whether the father wants to stand up and support or not. If you can sue the bastard, God, Facebook, please don't delete my video. You can sue the sperm donor for child support. Go and sue. If you can go to the church, go to his business, go to his office, if he's in the army in America, you can call the army and tell the army he's an ingredient supporting the child. They can get his money to support his child. Anywhere you are, try to find a way to get the man to pay for the child. But when you cannot or are not able to do that, go straight to God and ask God for funds. Okay? So that is my message for single mothers. Lastly, I want to give a message to our men. Brothers, how una dey? I beg, I want to tell you something. Please stop pursuing women and proclaiming love with words only. Once a woman don't pass that teenage age, yes, we are still very gullible. If you give us sweet words, we will still feel all sorts of way. But let me tell you, if you don't back those words with action, we will put you there with the trash pile. No matter how great you are, no matter how desirable you are, no matter how much we want you, if you're a man, say you want to pursue a woman, you want to show a woman you're interested in her, please be able to pursue a woman with action. If you have money, find what she likes, buy and send her. Take her out. Give her the things that you know that she desires, that any woman wants and need. Send her spa gift certificates. Spoil her. Send her Gucci if you can afford it. Spoil her with money. Send her recharge card. That's the level you are in. Send her flowers. If you don't have money, do something for her. See what she will allow you to do. Carry her load, some of the load she has for her. But please, people should stop pursuing women with words only, because we just think that you are silly. You are just silly boys. You are not grown men. Please, that it is not very nice. If you want to show a woman your intention, show it with action. Okay, doings. Anyway, before I miss my flight, I just wanted to come online and say all these few things. And quite honestly, I want to shout out to every single person that follows me on social media and understands that as I did here, so I feel they show now all these things, all this enjoyment that I'm enjoying. But please, I want to specifically thank everybody who understands that I am still hustling. I am still a single mom. I am not rich. I have not made it in life. Please stop looking at me like somebody who can solve financial problems. I can barely solve my own financial problems. Don't let anybody deceive you. Even the car you saw I bought, some people have already gone to go and meet their witch doctors. The devil that you sent for my car, for my praise for my car to become a sad story, back to sender. That devil failed. That witch died. It did not succeed. So please stop having bad belly for me because you think I'm rich, and stop thinking that I can solve your financial problems. Do not come and ask me for money, please. I am still very broke. I am still trying to make it in life, okay? All my lovers, all my Facebook followers that understand that I am here on my social media, let me not leave Instagram followers, they know that I am here to motivate. I am here to let you know that every single thing you need to succeed in this life is inside you. You don't need to beg anybody for anything. You see this God, especially if you worship God, go directly to him, ask him for everything you want, and he's able to give it to you. All right, love you. I gotta go.